Welcome back, guys. In this episode, we're going to be going to the world's largest Lego convention, that is Brickworld Chicago. So right now, as you can see, I'm not actually in the studio. We are at a friend's house in Tennessee, starting this video off. Going to be doing more of a vlog style in this one, so hopefully you guys get to tag along with this adventure and have a good time with me on this one. So let's get right into it. Oh, who could that be?
Yo.
Dude, secret Lego room?
Secret Lego room.
Crazy. What we got working on over here? Building for a mock?
Working on a cyberpunk mock right now.
This is looking really good so far, dude. Yeah, got the crazy secret Lego room going on right now. Parts everywhere.
Yeah, a bit of a mess right now.
So we're gonna get back into it, and I'll update you guys when we're on the way. I love how all LEGO enthusiasts can collect so diversely, but we can all relate to it as well. It's really cool to see how much Bionicle he has. Even though I don't collect, after admiring his collection, he really wanted to show me one of his local LEGO stores. So let's visit Bricks and Minifigs Brentwood. Inside, this is one of the bigger stores I have been to. Look, it's Emmett. This location had a very good selection, especially on the minifigures. I was very surprised to see OG Django not only once, but twice. The set selection was top tier, but also the retired sealed sets were pretty good too. Bionicle fan. Got some good sets here though. Even the 2-in-1, dude. This is pretty rare.
This is pretty rare. Dude, this like never broke. That's crazy. I'm just saying.
$100. You don't want it?
I got you for price.
Even Exo Force next to it.
Yeah, that's what I caught my eye the first time.
That's an awesome
cool.
set. Here's a better look at the minifigs they had. They had OG Watto and Greedo. The one that really caught my eye was Lando, the 20th anniversary edition. Really wanted that, but they had him for about $70, which is just a little out of my price range, so I decided to skip on them today. Every time I see that Playscale Death Star, it makes me regret selling mine. The only thing that tempted me was Kylo Ren shipped to the right for about $40, and I said if we'd go back, I would probably pick it up. Two first orders, you guess? So we're gonna get these three, see what we can get, have our chance at getting these figs. I don't think it's any of these figs, to be honest, though. Here.
The moment of truth.
It's gonna be all knockoff parts. Oh, why didn't we guess that? It is a Vaughn. Second tag. Bulio, we were right, dude.
Bulio.
That's
hey,
a score.
That's a good find.
That's a third and last.
What's Cloud City Boba doing in here?
Oh, it's a regular Stormtrooper. Rebels.
Nice.
He's got the wrong legs.
Ah.
Oh, scammed. All right, guys, so it is currently 4:51 in the morning. We now have the entire trunk packed, and we're going to be heading off to Chicago. So we got about a 9-hour drive today. So wish us luck. Praying for safe travels for everyone else going this week. And it's time to have a good time with the boys. Now currently about 10:50 a.m. and believe it or not, we are stopping at the same gas station we stopped at last year, which is insane because this was all just by chance and by luck. But I'm about to grab me a quick bite to eat and grab me a drink real quick. We just got some of the essentials for the road. Time to hit the road again, and we're about halfway, so woo! Yeah! Let's go! Say we have made it, and we are now carrying the Falcon. It's very swooshable. The rest of the gang is bringing in this Tatooine mock. So, about to set this up for him, help him out. Shenanigans begin for after the con. We were all, that's a good yawn. We're at the main event, play the arcades, do a little bowling, things like that. So on Thursday, we bumped into our friends Ryan, a couple of brickheads, and Life Bricks. After that, I bumped into a little tournament going on, a brick-built foosball table. It looks like Tyler was giving it a go, but sadly, you can't always win them all. Better luck next time, my friend. We just broke record time setting up for Victoria's Secret. Got Ben hard at work.
Yes, sir.
Setting up minifigs.
By Legion, too.
Look at all this. So many figs, man. All the sets.
Later that evening, I found out about a secret yard sale, so I figured we'd go check it out. Seems like there's a bunch of people there having fun. Which after, I'm sure you see some familiar faces. Some guys wanted to go hang out, so we just sat in the lobby and hung out for a while. After that, we went to the MayDay Figs drop. This is where Crosshair, Melnick, and a few others were discussing their brand new figures, them getting into pad printing and UV printing and plastic injection molding. It was very fun to talk about all this with them and just kind of learn more about it. They were also discussing some of the figures that they were coming out with that year and just the progress they've had in the last year. One thing I'll say about Brian and the rest of the crew is these guys are very humble and they're very passionate about the things that they are creating for the community. Shout out to Firebird for informing us that this was going to happen this morning, or else I would have completely missed out on this whole review and getting some of these minifigures that you're going to see in a minute. I really appreciated how these group of guys could admit loss but not allow that to hold them back, but instead allow them to improve and to push on to further their boundaries. And as a fun minifigure, they decided to make Ryan Gosling as a Jedi himself. This is pretty funny. Love the scorpion on the back. And super exciting to see that they're going to be coming out with Naboo security. And as a teaser, they know we're all Padme fans, so decided that later this year they will be coming out with their own version of Padme from, I believe that's episode 3. Overall, the hype was starting to set in because now we're in line. Little did I know that 33 you saw earlier was my place in line to pick up these beautiful minifigures. I got Cassian Andor, the Geonosian, and I also got Aura Singh in her black outfit.
On this right now, if this is above or under 200, Aaron is saying it's more, and then Blaine is saying it's less.
Caught me off guard because I didn't know. How many is it? 207.
So a little while later, Lego Fan and Seller brought a bunch of 3D printed helmets that he made and decided to sell at the convention. These look completely insane. But after that, we attended what they are calling the black market. So they just had a second yard sale or garage sale, whichever you prefer.
Black market has seriously grown.
And for whatever reason, Shop Blaine's Road decided to become my broker for Emma Soros and her husband Ross.
She'll buy it for the right price. Tell me
I
I'm
think
wrong.
they're cute. It doesn't mean I have any money.
And that means that you'll buy them for the right price.
Time. What year are these? These are the
It doesn't matter what year they are. They're Lego.
Yeah. I'm gonna give you the 20.
24 for 30.
20 for 4.
Go for it. 30.
Alrighty. I guess we got Blaine negotiating prices for me now. But thank you, Mr. Soros.
How much do these go for?
Still is
The
bad.
Jedi from the Val Pack to Mr. Jonathan.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Right here.
Oh, no, all you. GG. Back for more.
We made another deal. We got all kinds of superheroes happening here.
He dropping the mic
I
on
just
it.
dropped my own merchandise. That's how good of a deal it was.
Aaron from Bricker Builds.
Don't show the before and don't show the. It's all about the final act. Here we go. Come on, let's go. Hi.
It's so funny. They can't see each other. Oh, he did though. It's Aaron.
I'm Jason! Oh man, Jason!
I have your backpack here. Funny, bro. Faster. Oh, shit.
So after those shenanigans, I went back into the convention hall, watched the TikTokers make a music video for a minute, and then decided to start filming for some of the mocks I'd seen around the convention hall. So I hope you enjoy this next minute or two. This is the Battle of Utapau by True Squadron, or better known as my friend Kennedy. This guy has gone through extensive building techniques and references based off of Star Wars Battlefront 2, the original video game, along with Revenge of the Sith. He uses official Lego sets all over the place, along with official minifigures, along with some customs here and there for like the natives, like here you see, One thing that really stood out to me was the crab droids. He said he got these off of Rebrickable, and they're not that expensive to build either. These were also off of Rebrickable for the giant Bolga lizard that you see in episode 3 when he's chasing General Grievous. I like that he did the chase instead of the scene of him actually like killing him, that it hasn't made it that far, or it hasn't made it far enough to be Order 66 quite yet. The height, along with the amount of minifigures used in this build, is one thing that really sets it apart, and along with all the other just little details on the walls, the rocks, anything like that. This thing was absolutely massive, and he said it took him 8 months to build. Being able to just capture the accuracy of this entire scene, along with this bridge right here, being able to hold that much weight for a gunship, that's pretty crazy. Moving on, we have Mos Eisley by Hunter, Forever Lego Studios, and Nate, Lord of the Bricks. These guys have absolutely nailed it when it comes to Mos Eisley, having all these different fun scenes, everything that's so notable based off of the first original movies. They've really taken the extra mile just in simply adding lights to their build. Like, how crazy does this build come to life with lights everywhere throughout it? Just think about how much time, love, and money had to go into this build for them to have 2 UCS sets just chilling in the hangars. Not to mention the 80,000 plus parts that were used in this build, along with all the minifigures. I mean, these are all Star Wars minifigures, most of them official. Here we're starting to see some more notable scenes and lots of fun scenes. They even included the cantina in here, banthas, and tons of unique and custom speeders. I think he said most of these are from Brick Vault. I absolutely love all the fun scenes, like the hut cinema, all the land speeders, even a fountain with lights in it. Like, how crazy is that? There's even the junkyard in the corner, and just lots of fun characters. You see the Jedi all going to see the movies, lots of custom movie posters, banthas drinking water, and just the busyness of the cantina just rambling about with the fight starting. Hunter said it took them about 6 months to complete the entire build, which is pretty impressive considering the size of this. It looks like it's probably 4x5 gray base plates, so in 6 months to get 80,000 bricks placed, all with this amount of detail, they really have knocked it out of the park. Next up, this is Downfall, created by Ben or Imperial Brick Productions. This is based off of the downfall of the Empire. So there's still remnant factions, but the Empire's kind of gone away. The Rebellion's trying to still take over the galaxy, as you could say, I guess. But this is a free RPG that you can actually join with the Discord for Downfall. You can find it in Imperial Brick Productions profile on his Instagram. This is such a fun RPG to be a part of. I'm hoping that I can actually take part and join the fight here soon. But if you enjoy building, you enjoy a good community, this is somewhere where you can most definitely start with Star Wars and just let your fantasy run wild. Imperial is such a talented builder, and he can pump out mocks like no other. It's quite insane how quickly he can put together so many different builds for a convention. Here we have the Battle of Geonosis by Arkham Elo. This guy has added on since last year and made it into like a video game theme. I really love the hearts at the top, your different Gonk droid to like activate stuff, and especially the lighting. That's what really puts this mock together. It looks insane, especially in the dark. So check this out real quick and just look how much it comes to life. Even in the dark, man, it's insane. Really blows my mind. I cannot wait to see his full build on it. Here we have the Star Trek, the USS Enterprise. It's such a great looking build, especially with the simple lighting of blinking. It looks immaculate in the dark. I'm not even sure where to begin on this one. This is called the Walking City. So essentially it is a city the shape of a man who could walk. And for all you Minecraft lovers, this is such a cool one. It is a chest with a Minecraft world on the inside of it. We also had some giant giraffes and other animals here. These guys were super cute, but also very large. Had the item frame, and then you also had a couple of mini builds by MKM Brick, and then essentially a very large overworld. Not only did it have the overworld, but it also had a cave. I like that they made it the same height as the table. It was exciting to see that Hunter and Nate got their deserved interview on Beyond the Brick. Later that evening, it was time to finally do the official yard sale for Brick World. This was absolutely insane. It's kind of a disaster.
This is crazy.
Way too many people in the small room, even though we had a blast.
Aaron, how we feeling?
Oh, we're lit, dude. We're so lit right now. This is the wildest crowd, dude. Everybody's fighting for their life right now.
Just cashed out, got a decent amount of figures, and didn't spend a whole lot, but I did get some really good deals, which is pretty good. So this brings us to my post thoughts on Brickworld Chicago. This event, I don't know, it was different compared to those in the past. I had memories from this event that I have not experienced at any other event. I think that most of it has got to do with
in the past year of me being there last year compared to this year, I've grown to know so many people, but I've also grown to know those people so well. I felt terrible that there were so many people that I missed out opportunities on getting a picture with. Being at these events, time just seems to not really exist, if that makes sense. You're talking to some people, you're talking to the next people, the next event happens, you go to it, and then before you know it, the convention's over. Like, I felt like I didn't even get to see many of the builds out there, even though I made an attempt to go walk around 2 or 3 times. I'm glad I went and walked when I did, because there was so many amazing builds I got to see. The World of Lights was always amazing, especially the Statue of Liberty build. I forgot to take pictures of it, but that one really blew my mind. I also want to extend a thank you to Empire Look, as always, for allowing me to display with the gang. Consider them family. And also thank you guys for the award that I was able to win at the ceremony. We always host a little dinner between the guys and just kind of goof off, hang out, eat food together, and then we give out some awards to some of the better builds or other things that are kind of like nominees between the group. But overall, this event has got to be like top 5 for me. I really enjoyed it. I cannot wait for next year. I guess we can start building up hype for Brick Fair Virginia in about a month and a half. It's the first weekend of August in Chantilly, so if you want to catch me there, I will be there. So I would look forward to meeting all you guys. I absolutely love meeting you guys this weekend too at Chicago. Love when you guys come up and talk about the builds with me, or talk about just life in general, or get a picture with me real quick and things like that. But until next time, guys, thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next one.